it's your boy Focus. I'm right here with my guy, my brother. WHYTHREE, keep it locked, don't go nowhere, stay tuned. It's the Church of Hip Hop. What's good? Yo, what's good? It's your boy Focus. I'm with my guy, my brother, WHYTHREE.
Yo.
Welcome to the church, my guy. How you doing, man?
Amen.
Yo, I was sitting here with my boy. We were chatting off camera. And you know what I mean? I said, yo, we got to turn on the camera once again. I don't know why I do this, man. I'd be happy to see these guys, man. I see your growth and everything you're doing, bro. And I'm so proud of you, man.
I appreciate
you came from the trenches, like you said. But tell people who you are. Let them know, man.
I'm WHYTHREE from Harlem.
WHYTHREE.
By way of Binghamton.
Holla, upstate Bang, we love you. Binghamton, New York, we love you. Y'all know who we are, man.
Definitely.
Holla, man. Yeah. It's the guy. Yeah, man, but
I like this.
Yeah, this is cool, man.
It's cool.
See, I told you, this is a laid back show, man. I'm happy to have you up here, bro.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Where you coming from and all that, man? Tell them where you from, man.
I'm coming from Harlem.
Holla, man. Straight from the
Straight.
Dipset, what up, man?
Yeah, August 3rd, Dipset. Over the locks.
August 3rd. But yo, what you
taking
think?
Any bets?
Yo, before we get into what you think about that verse? No, we gonna talk about that in a second, man. I want to hear about you. Tell about you, man.
I don't know. You gotta ask me the questions.
All right, bro,
I'm not really with the Valentina information.
What you working on, man? What's new, man? Last time I caught up with you, man, you was just finishing up wrapping up the album.
Yeah,
it was a minute ago, bro.
Yeah, facts.
And you took off since then, man. I'm seeing you everywhere, man. I'm like, yo, look, you get the $1 million videos, man. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I just figured it out. You know, marketing, content is key.
Yes,
just stay in front of the camera. I don't care if you tying your shoe. Stay in front of the camera. Somebody want to see it. Kid might want to tie their shoe like you tie your shoe.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Once I figured that out and I went and bought a camera, got me a cameraman that's dedicated.
Right.
You know, I shoot today. I had that video 4 o'clock in the morning before I wake up.
Yo, so, I'm not gonna lie, yo. Your work ethic is like that, man. I remember, shout out to my boy Hondo. I remember you.
Hondo, yeah. That's my brother.
That's the shooter of the shooters right there. Shout out to Hondo.
Yeah, definitely.
But I remember you used to work. I was like, yo, the way you pumping out these videos and songs, I was like, yo, this guy got a different work ethic, man. It's back when I was doing my work thing, man. This was the guy I was watching, man. We got an unreleased song y'all need to hear.
Nah, facts.
But we have complications with the third member of the song. But we ain't gonna speak in here on the church, man.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man, other than that, man, but what you think, back to I was saying, what you think about this versus, man? Dipset versus
I'm Dipset all day.
Locks.
You know, the Locks
Over the Locks?
Yeah. Locks got records, yes. But if they let Jim go off, and they let Santana go off,
and
you let Cam go off,
the
Locks can't fuck with them. They got All About the Benjamins.
Right.
They got Mighty D Block, maybe.
Right. But
Kiss got FU. That's like one of my biggest Kiss records.
So do you think with verses, right, in general, and I ask this question, who would be the craziest versus matchup you could come up with?
Me?
Yeah, who would you think? I had a crazy one. This girl,
Future and Thugger.
Future and Slim Thug.
Not Slim Thug. Young Thug.
Young Thug. I don't know why I said, pardon me, yo, Young
Thug,
don't. Yo, this is a PSA. Young Thug, don't come get me. Slim Thug, holla, Houston, Texas. This is how we do. Yeah. But you think Young Thug worthy?
Yeah.
Future?
Yeah. Future got records, but Thug created moments.
Future changed the culture, bro.
Yeah, but Thug did too.
Yeah, true.
He can't take it from him.
He brung a lot of.
The only person Future collabs with is Thug. Is a reason.
Very true. Very, very, very true. But all right, so this is a good question, man. This is a good way we can speak it. So I feel like with Young Thug, he brung an androgynous, is what they call it. You know what I mean? That's that print. Androgynous is when a very feminine aspect to the way he dressed. And the way he moved, which he made it cool to get the nails painted and wear the dresses.
It wasn't cool. It was a marketing move. If you understand marketing, it was smart. It was genius.
Wow.
He didn't care. When you don't care, you gotta have that I don't care attitude in this industry. You gotta have tough skin.
That's true.
He showed you I don't give a. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Real talk.
Yo, bro. I know for a fact. I bet my bottom dollar ain't nothing about him feminine.
Nah. No, they say boy got like 9 kids and he a gangster back in Atlanta. That's what I hear. I hear he
a couple joints on record and all that.
Yeah, man. Yo, for real. He definitely is one of them I feel like Young Thug is a behind the scene culture influencer. Like he
Definitely.
get a lot of love on the low though. You know what I mean?
You got to think about it this way. He just dropped what? Slime Language 2?
Right.
Everybody's on it. His daughter. His
Wow.
shorty got a record. Her record is like one of my favorite records on there.
Wow.
The whole team is on there.
Wow.
The Onfum kid that put him on in the studio first that got locked up and did 11, 10 years or whatever. I'm not sure the time he did. Is out now, and he got one of the best joints on there.
Hands down.
You understand what I'm saying? I mess with Thug. Thug is really putting on for the culture.
Yo, shout out to Young Thug, man. We sitting here speaking you, man. Salute to you and all your work, man. You see, you inspiring the culture, and we keep going. What about your label situation? You got your own? You doing independent or you
Yeah, I got my
picking
own
up?
shit. ABC Records.
ABC Records, holla, man. Well, you got artists or you doing your thing? Or?
Yeah. I'm working with a couple artists. My brother just Dom. Little kid out the Bronx, he's 16.
Okay.
His name is Kid Dev.
All right.
I work with a female
Shout out
singer.
to Kid Dev.
Female singer named Danny Dash.
Okay.
She'll blow you away. It's like 90s vibe.
So why you don't just sit behind the scenes, man? You seem like you always had a real boss mentality. Why you?
That's
don't
the
just...
plan, though. The plan for me is not for me to rap forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just making it. I'm doing for them what I wish people would have did for me.
That's a fact.
I did everything I did to this point, from studio time to video. I did it myself.
Nah, that's true.
Nobody ever paid for nothing for me, and it's not me just saying that. I wish they did, but.
So if you could give other artists, if you could look in the camera right now, man, and you in the camera on the mic, and you tell, you know what I mean, what would you give a up and coming artist who's never who like, I want to rap hot music, but you know when you online is a different beast.
Yeah.
You know people don't know the difference between making music and promoting music. You know there's two different avenues. You got to be real strong because. You know, people got hot music, but nobody hear it because you don't push it. I
mean, the two keys to making music that I figured out to make your life so much easier is your engineer. The engineer is very important.
Holla.
The beats, you could get them from anywhere at this point.
Right,
you know, you could get them from YouTube and whatever. If you got somebody that curating your sound as a producer, that's great. But right now, you need an engineer. You need somebody that makes you sound good and learning tones. You know, learning your tone.
Right.
What tone goes good with.
So what do you think about people who stay in the culture? Like all right now drill is hot. You know, everybody trying to chase that Pop Smoke sound.
You can't chase nothing.
Don't chase nothing.
Because when you chase, you force. Right. You just got to create.
Create. See, a lot of people don't realize. See, that word he just, listen, man. Yeah. Shout out to the boy, man. He said a key thing there, man, create. Y'all got to become more creative in how y'all putting it because, you know, it works sometimes. I feel like it's lottery. Sometimes it might hit. Like the CJ did hit with the Pop Smoke sound. Don't get it twisted. That whoopty.
You think that's Pop Smoke sound? I don't hear that.
I feel like the way he particular did that type of, you know, the way because I was watching him prior too, and he wasn't doing that sound
at all.
What I'm saying?
CJ won because that's my opinion.
You're right. Which matters.
He had the machine behind him.
Correct.
Right, that's undeniable. It was catchy, and it was gang related.
Can't beat it.
Now, after Snitch 9, the Crips took over.
Right.
There was no blood presence.
Zero blood presence.
Whoopty came in and saved the day.
But what do you? But do you think with all of this? Do you? I feel like. Do you think it's igniting the gang culture in New York right now?
Culture is the culture. There ain't nothing igniting it.
You think it's the music?
It been lit without music.
You know what?
You got to think about it. That's how they coming up with the music. It's lit already. The music is not doing it. It's already lit.
That's a good way to think about it. Because
when you look at Bobby Smurger record, he was talking about stuff that happened already. His song didn't make it lit. It just told what happened, but.
Yeah, because when
gang culture is already lit.
You're right. Because when you think about like Chief Keef, like when Chief Keef came out, they blame him for a lot of the violence in Chicago.
He not even like that.
That's what I say. But I feel like he was just telling what was already happening.
Now, shout out to Chief Keef though.
Shout out to Chief Keef. Shout out to you, King. You know what I mean?
He inspired me to do a lot of this type of music too.
Chief Keef?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have seen that. I wouldn't have said of all people, Chief Keef.
Because somebody inspires you, you don't have to do their sound.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying?
You like his
I like his I don't care attitude. And it gives you that confidence, that silent confidence, just watching him. You don't have to, if somebody inspires you, you don't have to take their sound. I don't have to make Chief keep sounding music.
That's a fact.
But he could give me the confidence to talk about what I want to talk about because I feel like, oh, he doing what he want.
Right.
So I'm going to do what I want.
Right.
Like that, in that aspect.
I feel the same way about Kodak. Kodak is
Kodak, definitely. Nah. I bought Kodak to Binghamton. My first party. They ain't know about Kodak.
Shout out to
I was bumping Skirt, No Flocker.
Kodak Black.
And this is a time when Thugger dropped Danny Glover at halftime. And then I had everybody bumping the Kodak. Like, I found what I like.
Nah. Do you always? I like your style. You always been like more of an innovator. When I watch your videos, you could tell you put a lot of thought inside of what you do. You just don't let the cameraman just tell you to stand here.
Oh, no.
You know
you have to.
You control your brand, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything is a brand.
Yeah, man. But you keep it locked. You keep it tight. You be like, I don't know. But even speaking on Kodak though, you know what I mean? How you feel about Kodak and his you know, he just got freed, man. Donnie freed the gang yet again.
Definitely. He shouldn't have been in jail though.
Yeah,
they railroaded him.
True.
So think about this. Yeah.
So you think Trump doing? So people say Trump doing that to get the black vote. Do you think?
Nah,
you think he shouldn't have been? Trump did the right thing because he shouldn't have been in jail, or Trump freed him to get some votes in the hip hop black world?
It ain't even about votes. It's about that dollar. And at the end of the day,
that's right.
It don't necessarily have to be Trump. Trump is just the face, and people need to understand that. People be mad at the presidents, but the presidents is just puppets.
Right.
That's why it's a House of Representatives and it's the Senate.
Right.
And that's why there's so many seats in both places.
That's true.
And this is what your votes go for to see who wins the House for your state that you're living in. And if that's important, then you should understand that the president is just a puppet.
You know what? And I truly believe, because in my opinion, I feel like with Obama, shout out to Obama, we love you regardless, but what I'm about to say is it's not a popular situation, but I feel like Obama, I mean, us is from the hood, or I feel like it was the same temperature from Obama to Trump. I don't feel like much. I feel like young boys, they feel the same, you know? Right?
Nah, it's just like when you the president and you go on your I forgot what it's called. Campaign.
Yeah.
And you promise so much stuff. And then when you get in the office, it's like, okay, I feel like they come to you and they be like, okay, you promised these 10 things, but we on your presidency, your first full year, we're going to give you these 2 things. And people will love you, but you need to do this. And
true.
Et cetera, et cetera. So when Obama came in office, gas was high. I was living down south.
Super high.
And I remember gas was $5 and I couldn't get to school because I used to take the bus to school because where I was at in North Carolina.
Right.
I feel like that, and then unemployment was a big thing.
That's right.
And then Obamacare.
True.
Right. Those are 3 significant things. You know? And then we ain't go to war.
This is true.
With Obama. Trump came in, and I don't, you know.
Yo, this is crazy. I've been on the show, man. We get a lot. Yo, I put it on Independent. Shout out all my boys at Independent Dope. Yo, they repost the interview and we put up Trump free. My boy, shout out to EB100. EB did 10 years in jail and they said Trump passed the law because Biden was in there and he came home. But these political views, man, they tearing us apart, man. You hear another young black man in America. You know, I don't think people really. You gotta not watch CNN because
you just gotta learn to think for yourself.
There you go. I feel like that's the big thing. Rather, whatever your politic views is, make sure you do your own research.
You know what it is? It's like chess, right? In chess, my pawn can win the game.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand everybody's position and what moves they can make, and then you make your own assumption.
That's true. That's true.
That's it.
That's true. But even getting into...
But I don't like politics. You
know? We going to keep us in a... But what I want to get into something, bro, that this is a real issue, and I'm glad we speaking on with the gangs and politics and you know, as far as the whole thing, as far as like, you know, our community, the we would call it the poverty, you know what I mean? Like these parts in the hood where, you know, a lot of people are struggling.
Yeah,
we look fly. We call it the trenches. We look fly, but we know where it's from. We know what them project bricks smell like, look like. Yeah. But the violence is crazy in there, and we got this thing called Who We Mad At, and you know I'm not feeling something that I saw, man, because it's just getting out of control. And I understand everybody's on quote unquote, they call it demon time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on their demon time.
Okay.
But yo, it's getting out of hand because these young boys ain't even making it to 20 no more. You know what I'm saying? So
You mad, bro?
So who we mad at?
You mad, bro?
Who we mad? Make sure I get this brother name right, man. His name is Cohh Williams. He's 19. He shot a 15-year-old boy. They ran up on a scooter and they shot another boy and they hit him in the torso in the Bronx. And he died, like straight up. I mean, they rolled up on a scooter.
I don't like talking about hood politics because you don't know what that 15-year-old boy did.
Nah, it wasn't a 15-year-old, but I think it was a 19-year-old and a 15-year-old who did it.
To who?
To I don't know how old was it. Let me look. I mean, I don't think they give the age of the victim.
But this is what I'm saying. I mind my business because you don't know what people do. Right?
True.
You don't know what the victim did. He's the victim now, but he probably wasn't the victim.
But a 15-year-old boy, they got him. He ain't even gonna get if he caught a body, he's done.
Not really, because
when we heard there was money in our home,
hold on, what the hell?
Anyone would do.
Pause. So keep going, keep clipping.
Not really, because you think about it, right? He's 15. He could get juvenile life. He'd be home when he's 21.
Right.
He still, he might be a monster. He might not. But I choose to mind my business because
true.
You don't know what led to what. I don't think people was just out here clipping people for no reason.
But when it comes to a 15-year-old boy, I mean, granted, somebody hurt me, I'm 15, hurt somebody in my family or somebody, granted, I pick up a gun. But see, this is what I'm thinking on the flip side, and I get exactly what you're saying. But I feel like a 15-year-old boy just threw away his life. Like, he's not going to get a chance to have no babies.
But that's not what the block is teaching. The block is teaching him, you take this, you get 5 years.
Wow.
Be home, juvenile life, you be home.
Sheesh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If I do this, I'm going out the way.
Yeah, man.
No.
But
But people not even listening to OGs. You can't even say somebody told him he probably on that by himself. This is what he said.
They all on it by itself. I don't think there's no more batteries in the backs of these young boys no more. I really think, it's like you said, it's the culture, it's the block, it's anger. I remember back when I was back in Brownsville, Brooklyn, Holla, I know a lot of dudes that never got famous and they was outside like doing the
But
work.
there was no Instagram.
Yeah, it was no Instagram.
It was nothing that would make you famous.
Yeah, it was nothing.
And
it was no music. In fact, when I shout out to the boys on Bristol Street, when them boys running wild where I lived at, Puff Daddy was on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, music was happy.
Yeah, happy.
And the gun violence was still crazy. So
definitely.
I kind of agree with what you're saying.
You just got to mind you, but I don't watch the news. I hate the news. With a passion. I hate Citizen. I hate everything. I just stay in my own zone. I just make sure my son has the morals and principles he need to get through his day to day, and that's it. And kid, my immediate family and friends.
Right. So that bring us into a good thing, man. That's who we mad at, man. And we pray, man, for the victim family and for the shooters,
definitely.
Y'all.
I'm not pro it.
Yeah,
I'm against it, but I mind my business.
We praying for y'all, man. Keep going, keep pushing, man. Keep doing. But it's funny you say that, man. I want to get into my next thing, man. This thing's called Oh Hell Nah, right?
Okay.
Oh, hell no.
And it's so funny when you just spoke on your son and all that. So I got a quick question to ask you real quick, right? So my man, I'm in the group chats and all that for my Hell No. So my man got his son, whatever, right? And what do you feel about how and this is the left field question. Are you and your significant, your kid's mother, y'all still together? Or y'all not together? So how do you feel about another man involved with your son? How do you feel about your kid's mother
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Man around your son?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Talk to me.
For a long time, I had a problem with it.
Why?
It wasn't balanced. It was like, if I grew up with a stepfather, so I understand.
Right.
So if he's gonna be the stepfather, I still should have the time to be a real father. It's not like I'm neglecting my child.
Right.
So it wasn't balanced. You know what I'm saying? It was more in favor towards him because he's the one doing what he's doing with her.
All right, so this is the question for my boy. So he feels like same kind of similar. He was like, he don't want nobody around his son. He put his foot down, his baby moms. I want nobody around his son and doing what he doing. But then I'm sitting there laughing because he got a chick, right?
Yeah, he around the kid. He can't step that.
He around the son anyway.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
I'm like,
oh hell
I'm like, yo,
no.
bro, you gotta be fair. And that's the conversation I'm having with you right now about being fair.
It's just about being an adult at the end of the day and being real. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, I don't care who around my son. As long as when you in that position
that's
and you got the what's the word? a seniority over my son. Teach us some real shit. Don't teach him no bozo. Don't oh, excuse my language. Don't teach him how to be no sucker. You know, teach him some. You know, teach him how to get $1. Give him $5 to go get some water. And set him up. Sell him some water or something. Teach him how to be a man. You understand?
That's real.
Don't do no sucker stuff. Like I don't like that. That's the only thing I'm against.
So you believe you and the other guy. You think you and your kid's mother, significant other. You think y'all need to calm. You need to have a relationship.
Nah,
conversation.
he a sucker because he know not to play with me.
What?
Every time I see because.
Let me tell you why. This dude is
nah, it's not even that. It's just real. Like when he see me, he shake my hand. It's Right. Then I get stubbies back. Like he weird, bro. I buy my son something. It's like, oh, don't bring in the stuff that like. This my child. What do you mean?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He just weird. He a sucker. Yo,
so that's how
people just be suckers, man. That's it.
That's how old hell no. Don't.
Oh hell.
Don't be a sucker, man.
Don't be a sucker.
You stepfathers,
as a grown man, don't be a sucker, man.
You stepfathers out in the world, man. Show love to the baby father. I know you're gonna get a lot of baby mothers in your comments right now. Listen, the girls about to. When I say every girl who watch this is gonna fricassee you, bro, because they like, what you mean? What you mean?
They can call me for advice only.
So listen, his opinion and views does not reflect this guy right here, man. That's it, man. I say peace to everybody, man. Shake hands, go to McDonald's, take the kids, do what you do.
Yeah, dude. You know, it's the kid is important. That's the most important part. It's the kid. It takes a village to raise a kid. I understand that. I grew up with a stepfather. I understand that. So if you're gonna play the stepfather role, teach him some reals. Teach him how to read. Teach him how to count. Teach him how to do push-ups. Teach him how to brush his hair and put on a do-rag. Teach him how to keep his nails clean.
Put on a
teach him, teach him how to fold his underclothes and structure his drawers. Or, teach him life. Life skills. Life skills. Don't teach him how to be a sucker.
That's right.
That's it.
So I agree, man. You stop. Don't be no sucker, man. And this is for men, man. If you take on that role of somebody else's kid, you hearing it. Somebody else's son or somebody.
Also, if you take on a girl, you take on her kid.
You take on the kid, but make sure you go into that situation and you actually bring fruit to that family. You know what I mean? Don't just be there to be there for the mother. Remember what he said.
You gotta take on the kid. The kid is important. Yeah, because you could a kid knows if you make the mother happy.
True story.
You don't even know the kid know your name. You on the phone, kid saying your name. You like, oh, they already know. They know who calling. They know what time it is. So you gotta take on both.
That's a fact.
It's both situations.
My boy WHYTHREE is a. You know what I mean? That was a very both sides, because you told both sides of the story. Your side, and you also told the side if you are going in a situation doing right, man. I respect that. But we about to get into my favorite part of the show, though. You know what that is, bro?
I hope not flames.
Nah, it ain't. It's our sponsor. Our sponsor today is Sticker Mule. These
Sticker
great
Mule.
guys who gave the stickers. Yo, shout out to my boy Biggs, man. Biggs made me this shirt, man. My brother,
that's good. That's
Christopher
3M.
Richards, man. Yo, this is fire. It reflect. Yo, shout out to my brother Biggs, man. He probably watching right now. Like, yo, this guy it. Shout out to my brother, man. He made the shirt, man.
That's good 3M.
And this is some good quality material, man. Shout out to you. But Sticker Mule, holla at me. This is where you go. Tell them Focus sent you, man. But
they make stickers?
They make stickers. They make everything.
I'm going to holla at you stickers. I got a clothing line. I need some stickers. I'm going to do some business
Sticker
with
Mule.
you.
See, I'm bringing you. Yo, listen, y'all better cut. Y'all better up
what's
the check.
What's the code so I can get your discount? They ain't
listen, FOC US.
Got you.
That's it, baby. That's all you need right there.
And
and all you gotta do is tell them Focus sent you. You good, buddy.
All right, bet.
But we about to get into my real favorite part, man.
What's that?
Man, we gonna have to spit something, man. This is Flavor Lane, man. So this is what we do right here on the Church of Hip Hop, man. Holla.
I wrote this on the way here.
Hit him.
Yeah. Discovery full of selfies. I was moving dusty. I was so broke I couldn't help it. Lost my job, shit got tricky, and now I'm living risky. If I told your story, would you forgive me? Your life is only big as your biggest risk. Good, bad, or ugly, or indifferent. I just wanna tell you why I did it. Niggas try to knock me out my spot, but I pivot. I just wanna tell you how I feel when I lived it. Yeah. cause it's trials and tribulations. They still hating. Feds on my trail cause of banking, but I did it my way. Tell me that you proud of me. Tell me that you love how I maneuver through the fake shit. Toes, yeah, I'm fearless. Shit.
One thing now, that's called the freestyle. So y'all don't know what freestyle is. Freestyle is when it's off the top. We gonna stop, we gonna pause. Authentic, baby. You see that, man? Y3 in the building, man.
Nah, I gotta give him a freestyle.
Nah, man, that's too much for free, man. We ain't giving, listen, we ain't giving no more for free, man.
But yo,
you gotta pay for that.
But yo, thank y'all.
Yo, I appreciate you coming up here, King. I really do, bro. I love your presence, man. I love what you're doing, man. And I say stay focused, man. And
definitely.
And, tell the people, where they could, find you. And
right now, I got a single out right now called Driver with Capella Gray. Capella Gray has the #1 single in the city right now.
Shout out to Capella.
It's called Gallus. I'm on 105.1, High 97.
Holla.
And the WJOB in Binghamton.
Tell them your networks, man. Tell them your networks. Where they can find you, man. Let them look you up, man.
You can find me on all music platforms. Y3 WHYTHREE Y3. You can find me on Instagram LOWKE.Y3 LOWKE.Y3.
Holla, bro. But yo, I appreciate you, King, man. And you pull up anytime, man. Anytime you.
Definitely. You know what I mean? I gotta come and do my freestyle over.
Nah, we gonna do it again, bro. Trust me. Don't worry. Don't worry. You ain't gotta worry about the freestyle. You worry about all the baby mamas you was talking about. That's gonna be chasing you, bro.
Nah,
that's
they
what
ain't
you
gonna
better
chase
worry
me.
about.
They ain't gonna chase me.
They like, Y3, stop front. Come pick up your daughter.
I ain't got no kids. I got one kid.
All right, you heard it. You said that live on that, though.
Yeah, I know I only got one kid. I got a son.
If I have to come pull up for child support, they use this interview. Don't call me for no money, bro. I can't help you. But I appreciate you, King. You're welcome to the church anytime. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Your door is always open for you, bro.
Thank you. Shout out to Binghamton.
Holla out to Binghamton, man. It's the Church of Hip Hop. Holla at your boy. Shout out to all my family, my friends, and everybody, man. And put God first in everything you do. And I promise you will be successful. Holla at your boys, the Church of Hip Hop. What's good?